been here for 10 years. Started with Leota, started with Universal One, and then we breathed life into a project for other parents and other travelers like myself that wanted to relocate, right? We're immigrants in another country. A lot of people would say expats, but ultimately the bottom line, we're from another country here. Myself, a Mexican ancestry runs back, but here in Mexico, if your Spanish isn't perfect and you're still de norte, right? And mínimo.
You're still an immigrant.
Yes, right?
You're
still an immigrant.
Foreigner,
That's right, still foreigner. So with that said, we designed something unique and with the abilities to allow other families and children to see the path of how I was able to sustain myself as a digital nomad, right? Can you sustain and run your life and your family where quality of life is much higher than where I came from, which is way more expensive. And the recent move from Los Angeles was a big difference, right? You pay $2,400 for a 2-bedroom and $2,400 USD. In Merida, you've got a very nice mansion, hacienda somewhere. So that was kind of the crux of what we started and why we started it. And then the type of children that we have, the students are also the same type of family members that are expats, that are digital nomads, that want to get out.
Yeah, so again, just going back to the type of environment you have here, it's an alternative schooling system. I mean, from my perspective, this should be how all schools should be, or some semblance of this. Again, because I see right behind you, you got some 3D printers. I've seen all kinds of tech already here in the school, right? You talked about AI, you talked about all kinds of cool stuff. And that's the thing, you were telling us behind the scenes as you're here to really prepare the kids for the future they're about to embark on.
That's
and
correct.
yeah. So maybe you can teach us to tell us a little bit more about that, because again, here in Merida, there's all kinds of school options for everyone. If you want to go regular public school, you want to do a regular private school, or you want to do something like this.
Yes, I agree 100%. And one of the things that we usually start and let parents know is that we're not for everybody. There's no kids that come to our academy that don't love school, which is one of our main missions. Kids must love school. If your child doesn't love school, they're in the wrong place.